Good morning, my Scorpio folks. So here is our Leo season tarot reading for you guys. Looking at the astrology, I have a feeling you guys are going to have the opportunity to do what you do best, which is turn the ugly into something beautiful. So let's get into it. What can Scorpio expect for Leo season as a whole? Let's see. Oh, little Three of Wands. So we're moving forward. Those manifestations we've been putting in, they're coming true for us. They're coming to fruition. That makes me very happy because I have quite a bit of Scorpio in my own chart, so it makes me feel a little better. But definitely the work that we've been putting in, the transformations that we've been making, the manifestations we've been doing, the magic we've been working on. And by the way, there is actually I believe it's on the 12th. There's a first quarter moon that goes back to the new moon that happened in Scorpio November 12th, 13th, somewhere in that range. So this is kind of an adjustment to whatever started this, whatever manifestations you put in back in November. You're starting to see those coming in, and you might have to make some kind of adjustment to it. So just kind of keep that in mind during this time. Let's see, something unexpected for Scorpio for Leo season. The World. So we're closing out old cycles, right? And the World is usually like a successful closing. Not always, but most of the time there's something to celebrate in that ending, closing that out so that we can start fresh. We can keep moving forward with our whole new being, our new self. Everything that we've built is now our new foundation for this next cycle. Okay. How to stay grounded. How can Scorpio stay grounded during Leo season? Yeah. Birds are trying to jump, but not in a good way. Three of Pentacles. Make sure you're out there, you're getting out and about, you're networking, you're talking to the people that you need to talk to, you're open to working with other people, you're not like isolating. There's definitely something. So watch this. I love doing this stuff. Our Three of Wands, right? This is where we're moving forward. The World is looking at that Three of Wands, how they're looking at each other. We're moving forward by closing this cycle and starting new. And how we're starting new is we've got this guy here. Our Three of Pentacles is looking at the World. So you've got people around you that are seeing you close out this old cycle, and now they're there to kind of be on this next phase with you, to be in this next cycle with you. So really, you've done a lot of work and you've made all these transformations and you've made things happen. Now you might need people in the next step. So really get out there, make sure you're networking, you're talking to people, you're doing what you need to do to be able to like keep going forward and build something even more successful from what you've already done. Okay, an important emotion for Scorpio. Important emotion for Scorpio during Leo season. Seven of Swords. This is also one of the things y'all do best. Y'all can be a little sneaky. And that's not always a bad thing. Sometimes you got to move in silence. Sometimes you have to... Seven of Swords isn't always, it's bad, but it's not bad, right? Like, it's bad when it's being done to you, but sometimes you have to move in silence. Sometimes you have to do things quietly, because when you are too vocal about things, a lot of times people are jealous. They want to tear you down. They want to tell you, well, that's stupid, whatever it is. So definitely make sure that you're doing that silent thing. And you're not putting everything out there. Make sure that you are moving quietly and you're being, quite honestly, a little bit sneaky. Sometimes you have to be sneaky in order to get to that next stage so that you're not getting interrupted by those that might be wanting to play power struggle with you or that are jealous of you. That is one thing about Scorpio, is it does tend, because it's Plutonian, it's ruled by Pluto, it does tend to attract things like power struggles and jealousy. So just kind of keep that in mind. Move silently, do what you got to do, be, quietly, and not sharing everything with everyone, okay? Something that will inspire Scorpio. And it's something that will inspire Scorpio during this time. Got two. Here we have Ten of Cups and Page of Swords. So, there's no mincing words, number one, with this Page of Swords, right? There's a curiosity, there's kind of like saying what you got to say when you got to say it. You're delivering the messages that need to be delivered. Scorpio is very much catalyst for change type of thing, and sometimes it's those spicy, harsh words that makes that change happen. It's delivering those messages that nobody wants to hear that makes those things happen. And there's some kind of joy in that. It's like you reach a point of emotional fulfillment to where you now feel that confidence to be able to say the things that other people don't want to hear, to be able to be clear with your intentions, to be able to learn what you need to learn for the next step without anything holding you back here. So that's very inspiring to be able to find that space of that emotional fulfillment and be able to move forward from that, especially with that curiosity of the Page of Swords. It wants to learn a lot of things. It wants to just kind of learn the truth about things, okay? And could also be, you find out that it's because you're doing so well, because you're clearly happy, because you're showing this emotional fulfillment out in the world, other people are watching you. And quite honestly, I know sometimes Scorpio kind of revels in that a little bit. I know I do sometimes. Going, well, you could have been part of it if you hadn't screwed up. So gotta keep, that might be something inspiring as well, okay? Spirit guides speaking. How are the spirit guides speaking to Scorpio? Ten of Pentacles, that stability, that comfort, the legacy that you're building. That's coming towards you. You're getting that. You may not see it fully during this time, but your spirit guides are telling you that it is coming. And you just got to keep going and doing what you're doing because you've already put in this work and you've already laid the foundation for it. Okay? How to best support yourself. How to best support yourself. Two of Swords, making those decisions. Also leaning on your intuition to make those decisions. My brain just stopped. When we have the Two of Swords, it's kind of a crossroads moment, but it's oftentimes we can't really see the path very clearly. So you really have to kind of lean on that inner voice, lean on the fact that Scorpio is quite honestly super psychic, and y'all already know the answers long before you ever get to them. And you've got to make a decision to move forward once these things start coming in for you, okay? You have to make a decision to be willing to accept the things that are coming in for you. You've done the work and you've done the manifestation and you've gone through everything you need to go through. Now you got to be willing to accept what you manifested and accept the outcome of the work that you've done, even though it might feel weird to you to have that kind of stability and comfort and emotional fulfillment. So really make sure that you're leaning on your intuition and you are making the decisions that you need to make for yourself. And then on the bottom we have Two of Pentacles. So there is this newfound balance that you're getting that's really kind of driving all of this. You've really already done the work, and now you've got to figure out how to implement what you worked for, okay? Clarifiers for our Three of Wands. What kind of things are coming in here? There's a confirmation on that Ten of Pentacles, that comfort, that stability, the legacy that is coming in here. What else do we have? I'm really glad this has turned out better than I expected, to be honest with you. Queen of Wands, again, you've manifested it. This is the Witch of the Dutch. She's the one that creates things, that makes things out of nothing. So very much, you've created this legacy. That is what is coming in for you. One more, please. Magician. So that couldn't be any more clear. I don't think I need to keep repeating myself on that one. And it is because, and what is underlying these clarifiers here is the Eight of Cups. You did that inner work. You went on the spiritual journey. You looked within. You made sure that you found out who you are, where you belong, you've healed the wounds, and now you're able to move forward from there. So let's grab a couple of oracle cards. What is influencing? Too much. What is influencing Scorpio for Leo season? What is influencing Scorpio for Leo season? Opposition. Okay. I like the little description here. Imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. Power struggle is what you do. What did I say? Doing things in silence so that you're not having to face those power struggles. You're not having to face someone trying to take what it is that you worked for, right? Also, people watching you, people curious about how you got to where you are and wondering how they can, what they can do and how they can implement it themselves, right? So what's really pushing this is you were at odds with someone or something or even yourself, but you were in an opposition type of situation that has pushed you to do the work, do the healing, do the manifesting, to let all of this come in. So what is the advice for Scorpio? What is the advice for Scorpio? Pluto. Oh, transform. Transform, make the changes, take the power, take the control, be a Scorpio, basically. And then underneath we have the underlying driving factor here is Aries, that independence, that drive, that passion that pushes you forward, continues to push you forward, where you can take on any type of power struggle. You can make the changes you need to make. Literally, it's just telling you, be a Scorpio and be willing to take in the rewards that you get for doing that transformation work, for putting in that manifestation, for working whatever magic it is that you've worked to make this come in for you.